You're in for it now. Brutal truth regulation and red tape startup horror stories. Founder FAQ advice. You didn't ask for last. Laugh. Brutal truth. Your idea isn't special, but that's not the problem. Every founder thinks they have the idea. The reality? Someone has thought of it before. The difference between a failed idea and a $1 billion startup isn't the concept, it's execution. How well you build, market, and adapt determines success, not the brilliance of your idea. So if you're still keeping your concept stealth because you're afraid someone will steal it, congratulations, you've already lost. Regulations and red tape. The IRS hates you and your startup. Bruce read RevProc 2024-28, so you don't have to, but now he needs a tax attorney and a nap. RevProc 2024-28. The IRS finally admits crypto exists, but not in a cool way. Big news. The IRS has graced us with RevProc 2024-28, their latest attempt to make digital assets slightly less of a tax nightmare. The main takeaway? They finally acknowledge that yes, crypto is a thing, and yes, you might actually need guidance on how to handle it. Revolutionary. Here's the deal. This update gives official cost basis accounting methods for digital assets, meaning no more just guess and hope for the best when figuring out your tax bill. FIFO, specific ID, and HIFO are on the table, but you have to keep meticulous records. Spoiler, if you don't, FIFO it is. TLDR, the IRS is tightening the leash on how you track and report your crypto gains. Do it right, or expect an audit that makes you regret ever buying that first Bitcoin. How to burn billions and ruin lives. A case study. Theranos. How to lose $9 billion without really trying. Once upon a time in Silicon Valley, a 19-year-old Stanford dropout named Elizabeth Holmes decided that needles were the enemy and set out to revolutionize blood testing. Her startup, Theranos, promised that a single drop of blood could run hundreds of tests. Investors, dazzled by her black turtlenecks and Steve Jobs-esque charisma, poured in over $700 million, valuing the company at a staggering $9 billion. But here's the plot twist. The magical blood testing machine, affectionately named Edison, was about as reliable as a fortune cookie. Instead of delivering groundbreaking diagnostics, it mostly delivered wildly inaccurate results. To keep up appearances, Theranos secretly used traditional lab equipment while continuing to tout their revolutionary technology. The house of cards collapsed when investigative journalist John Carreyrou exposed the sham in the Wall Street Journal, leading to a cascade of lawsuits, federal investigations, and the ultimate downfall of the company. Holmes and her partner in crime, Sunny Balwani, were convicted of fraud. Holmes is currently serving an 11-year sentence, still maintaining her innocence, and reportedly drafting criminal justice reform proposals from her prison cell. Moral of the story? If it sounds too good to be true and involves comparing yourself to Steve Jobs, maybe double check your sources and your technology. Founder FAQQ. When should I raise money? A. Not until you actually need it. Too many founders chase VC dollars before proving they can build, sell, or retain users. Money doesn't fix bad execution, it just gives you more time to fail in slow motion. Raise when you have traction and a clear plan, not when you're desperate to keep the lights on. Advice you didn't ask for. Nobody reads your data room. You built a beautiful Notion page full of detailed projections, market research, and your founder story. You send it to investors thinking, this will seal the deal. And then they don't even open it. Investors don't care about your data room unless they already care about you. Focus on selling the vision first. Numbers come later. The last laugh use AI as your personal assistant, ready to save precious time and let AI do the heavy lifting. Save time and simplify your unique workflow with HubSpot's highly anticipated AI playbook, your guide to smarter processes and effortless productivity. Download the free guide today.